subscribers. Can I get a fucking oh yeah? Thank you.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Frolfcenter. You know, today is the 11th of February. I'm Austin Lytle. I'm joined here with everybody as usual. Adam, Cody. What's up, guys?
I'm Adam. We have our names on the screen tonight because we have a lot of guests and we don't have chyrons for all of them. So you're going to see our names tonight. Tonight we got a really nice giveaway. It's this F5 from Prodigy and 400G. It's super swirly. It's got the Eastbound and Down 2020 stamp. These are going to be collectible now because you can't even get into those tournaments anymore at all. This period. They're just going to all sell out in 30 seconds and everyone's going to want to play. But if you want to win this disc, all you have to do between now and next week is subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's it. We're going to pick a random subscriber between now and next Thursday, and you're going to win this disc.
And get all your friends to subscribe.
Yeah, tell your friends to subscribe. We're trying to beat the algorithm, kids.
Yeah.
We're trying to beat the algorithms. We got Cody. What's up with you, bud?
I'm very excited about tonight. We're going to have friends on. If you guys want to be on, just look at the link.
Stay tuned. The link will be posted.
Yeah, there we go. I think I just did it.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to feel like a disc golf tournament, a non-sanctioned one, of course. So I went with the all-day IPAs today.
Oh, nice. C tier is fine. You can do that.
Yeah,
at C tier.
It's fine.
C tier's fine. All right. So why don't we just get right into it?
Oh,
Did you just explode on yourself?
that's a first.
That's a first. That's a good one. I did that earlier. I'll pull you out to save you the embarrassment.
Nice, Cody.
Yeah, there he goes. Hey, so without further ado, let's bring in. This is Leon Mullenix and Caleb Butler of the Westside Disc Golf Crew, which is one of the newest clubs in the Atlanta area. Gentlemen,
What's up, Westside?
How's it going, fellas?
it's going. So tell us, you guys got a new club. You just started a new club.
Yeah.
Tell the people about this new club.
All right. So, hey, we just wanted to jump on here kind of quick just to kind of tell you about our crew, tell you about our plans this year. So, we are the Westside Disc Golf Crew. Unfortunately, we all couldn't make it on here tonight, but I do have my at-large member, Caleb Butler, with us today. Say what's up, man.
What's up? What's up, Caleb?
So just to kind of explain kind of who we are, obviously I'm president of the club. Martin Maley is our VP. COO, Bob Morey. Our Sergeant at Arms is Chris Reynolds. And then
Sergeant at Arms, huh?
Yeah.
It's getting rowdy out there like that?
Like that. And communications media man is Cameron Lord. He's doing our video footage. Like, he's got drones. We got cameras. I mean, every event that we do, we're going to post stuff up and kind of do little prep videos and hype videos and stuff like that for everything we're doing, just to kind of draw in as many people as we can. But got a bunch of big plans. So I guess real quick to talk about our membership. Obviously, we're affiliated with the ADGO. You have to be an ADGO member. Our club is. We are affiliated with the ADGO. So you would just sign up 2021 ADGO membership site on Disc Golf Scene. Our membership, just like everybody else's, is $20. The only difference with us than a lot of other clubs is our $20 is giving you our tag. It's a sweet little metal tag. Got the number on the front, West Side, and on the back, West Side. And if you look at the bottom, we'll check that out. Little Prodigy action going on right there.
Austin's going to like that.
Nice.
Austin's going to get down with that.
Yeah, so I believe we're the only club in Georgia to actually be backed by not only a disc golf company, but the disc golf company, Prodigy. So we got some really good hookups to where they're giving us gear. They're giving us stuff to give away at our events, and not to mention all our players packs for our big sanction stuff we got planned. It's all going to be Prodigy. So
Are you going to make the switch?
What's that?
Are you going to make the switch now that they're sponsoring everybody out there?
To Prodigy?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if I'm not going to be – if they're going to want to – if they pick me up, I'm going to do it. I mean, I
There
already
you
got
go.
about half
Nice.
my bag's Prodigy already. So
I was going to say, I thought a lot of it was. I was just trying to
At
give
least
you
half of my bag is Prodigy already. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's 100% sure.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, that'd be awesome to have a sponsor like that. I mean, I did miss the application. I've seen it posted a couple times on Facebook, and I did miss it this cutoff, but I've been thinking about it. I mean, just to kind of help out. But
I'll put a good word in to the big men up top.
What's that?
I'll put a word into the big man up top.
All right. Good deal. Good deal. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I mean, not just being president of this club. I mean, I plan on playing hard and playing. I mean, I've been slowly climbing up, and I'm finally just broke that advance mark. Finally.
Finally bagging it advance now.
Yeah.
I've heard that before, Leon.
So I mean, started at the bottom. I started really early with the tournaments. That's what kind of hurt me, is because those rated rounds came in super low, and it took 12 months to get them off, and that makes it kind of tough, especially playing 20 events a year. I mean, it's a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. So
my first rated round was 785.
Ooh, that was my second round of the second Boomtown.
I feel you, brother. I was in the 700s too. I think the first tournament I played was Oregon Park, their Ironman, and it was something that I wasn't used to at all. But I mean, it was fun, and it got me into it. I figured if you're going to jump into it, might as well get into a bigger one, anyways.
All right.
But yeah, so I'm not going nowhere. So the sponsor behind me, I would definitely, I would enjoy that. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so for the $20, we're gonna throw in our club shirt. Obviously, it's a dry fit shirt. It's practically a dang sponsor T-shirt. It's got all our sponsors on it, Prodigy on it, all our stuff on it. $20 value just by itself, but we're also giving you that metal bag tag to play throughout the year, and no extra charges on that. The events that we have to talk about, I was going to have Caleb kind of get on here a second and just kind of go over some of the stuff that we're doing with our event.
Yeah. Real quick, how many members do you guys have now?
So right now, we just started, obviously, beginning of January. I think last time I looked, it's either 59 or 60 within 1 month. So we had our first tag event the end of last month, the 30th, I think it was, and we sold out all of our tags, all of our shirts, and yeah, so I mean, nice. we got another 50 tags coming. So I mean, I plan on selling 100 tags easy.
Formidable.
Wow. Yeah. So you in-town boys better watch out, because we're not letting off. I mean,
as soon as you guys are stop being scared of coming down to Perkerson to play, we'll worry about you. But still, I don't know, man. I can't go down there.
Hey, no. Every turn.
I think it's more like you boys need to quit being scared of going out to Boundary.
I hear you. No, we come to Perkerson all the time for the tournaments anyway.
I know. But, I'm just giving you all some. I gotta give it back to you.
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, so Caleb, tell us about the events we got going on.
Yeah, so like every month we're gonna host like a tag event at one of the West Side parks over here. And towards the end of the month, the location, you can find disc golf scene or on like the Facebook page, Disc Golf Crew. All of our casual action is posted daily at our tag events, and there'll be single rounds starting at 10 a.m. Saturday. Entry will always be $10, and that is going to give you the ace pot, CTP action, cover the insurance, member money, and proof. So,
all right. That's ambitious. I like it. I think this is the year to do it. Everyone's getting vaccinated now. Things are opening back up. This will be a good year to ramp up disc golf. I mean, we need to. There's too many players. There's too many damn players.
With the influx of the amount of players, I think it's huge to start making clubs, and start allocating funds and like using the resources that we have naturally, which is a bunch of people.
A good thing.
That's exactly what our kind of goal is there, just to be as cheap as possible. I mean, obviously, you're getting your $20 back with our membership, number one. Number two, all our tag events, like, yeah, there's $20, $25 action going down around town all the time, but I want to scoop up these rec players, these novice players, because every tournament that's filling up, like, right away, it's all rec and intermediate guys and novice people. So we want to lean on them and kind of give them an easier atmosphere to get into a bigger tournament. By the way, I mean, if you were to see our tournament on last month on the 30th, you would have thought you were at a C tier. We had tents, banners, tables set up. I mean, we had it all kind of laid out like it was a full-blown tournament, and we were just running tags. But we want to kind of give that atmosphere so the newer guys, when they go to a tournament, an actual sanctioned tournament.
Yeah, they know what they're getting into.
Yeah. And not
I love and hate this all at the same time.
Yeah. For only being $10, I mean, that's not that much to play, and you're getting that ace pot and that CTP money. And then with our members, so we're doing this member money, you could call it. So we're taking $2 out of the $10, and we're actually giving that back to our members. So not only is that kind of when people, so we had 22 people just walk up and sign up for a tournament that wasn't registered for the first tag event. I think 12 of those people were not members that played in our tournament that day, which is perfectly fine because you don't have to be a member to play in that tournament. But we're taking that $2 from you and we're giving it back to our members. So when they see that we did a Dickerson 750 throw off for that $25-$30 disc, like they're like, oh man, I wish I was a member. So we're just doing all this stuff like when you're a part of us, extra that a lot of people just don't do, number one. But we're not trying to make money off of it. I mean, we stepped in and got, I don't know how many it is now, probably 12 or 13 sponsors. I mean, we got enough money to front our shirts. I mean, we had $1,000 order in shirts and little stuff that we bought. As sponsor, I mean, the money that we got coming in just paid for everything up front because we're not seeing any of that member money. I mean, as you guys know, they pay ADGOs quarterly. So once we get that money, we'll be okay. But we reached out for these sponsors to get that cash flow so we could start something out this big so nobody's got to come out of pocket. But
yeah. Hey, Leon,
man.
I've got a guest in the green room. Anything else these people got to know about Westside before I send y'all packing?
Yeah. So like I said, we got so tell them about the other action that we got besides our tag event, Caleb.
All right. So every week we're going to be doing action, and instead of doing 1 day a week, and if somebody couldn't make it, we're going to be doing it 2 days. So for right now, I think it's going to be me who's going to be running the weekly action on days, and I think Martin Mahali is going to be running action on Fridays. I think that's why we have it. It might change in the future. I'm not sure, but Wednesdays and Fridays for sure now. So I will post that stuff on the Facebook page every week. So if you couldn't make it on Wednesday, now you can probably make it on Friday. Or if you couldn't make it on Friday, maybe you can make it on Wednesday or both.
Cool. Nice. Fellas, thanks for playing along.
Look forward to it,
we'll
man.
have you back on some other time soon. Like I said, we got guests popping in. Thank you so much, boys.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, good luck this weekend.
Yep. Thanks.
All right. We have a surprise guest coming in. A bit. There he is. Ben Myerd.
Yo,
What's up, everybody? Thanks for welcoming me to the internet today.
Hey, welcome to the internet. Who are you, Ben Myerd?
Hey, man, I play disc golf in Southern Indiana. I don't know
Awesome.
side of wherever it is, but I love you
You're
guys.
showing some weird discs off in the chat there. What you got going on?
Yeah, man, you want to come to Southern Indiana and find some CTPs?
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, dude, that looks good.
I just turned 40. I'm all excited to play AM40, guys. So
Ooh, I got one more year, buddy. Oh,
bring
that's
me some
amazing. I have
glow
it.
discs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Let's trade these on the internet, right? Some Thunderbirds, some Firebirds, and I got to rep my favorite band, right? Here I am. So, my band is better than your band. My beer is better than your beer.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you, buddy. You're in Southern Indiana. You got Waffle House there? And if you do, what do you order?
Very right. Waffle House off of an I-65 exit. You got to give me my pancakes. I'm sorry, I'm there for the pancakes and bacon. So have a good night, guys. Thanks,
man. Thanks for coming on.
They have pancakes at Waffle House?
They do. You have to. They're like underneath. You have to peel up a piece of the menu, and they're like underneath the coffee types or something.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was a totally.
I was gonna ask him if he knew.
Yeah. Okay.
No, Dan, you're not allowed to see my eyes. Sorry.
Dan wants to see Austin. I want to see Austin's eyes.
Yeah, right.
I think you guys are gonna have a little rivalry at some point here. I think you and Hastings. I got a vibe. You guys are gonna be kind of.
No, it's not really a rivalry. It's just a fun, like, bullshitting round every time we play together. That is the round between Dan and I.
Yeah, that's just the way it is.
Dude,
we
so
both
that was
watched each other take a giant number on hole 8 at Winthrop. So
yeah,
it's good. It's fun.
I was a homegrown fan, by the way.
That was all. Yeah, that was amazing. That's I didn't know that was going to happen today. We just.
I can't. I want to know if he knows Zach Kimmer.
Can you come back on, Ben? Is that
Kimmer
good?
Kimmer moved up to Indiana.
Here you
Ben,
go.
I guess
So I sit here at work and I use my coaster for coffee because Zach gave me a flapjack, right?
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I used to.
You said
I
that's
see
Zach Kimmer?
all the time at that Shanley course.
Kimmy.
Yep, and there you go. It's Christmas time, so are you guys naughty or nice? I just love this sport, and I love what you do with it. So thanks for having me on, man.
Thanks, Ben. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah, Ben.
That's cool. Yeah, it's got the camera stuff going on right now. You could blindfold Austin with a piece of dental floss. Huh? Craig Dickerson coming in hot.
No, that's hilarious, Craig.
What are you talking about, dude?
No, he's good. He's good. Just bright in there. He's got the
the light, the Instagram light in front of me is just blinding. I'm probably sorry.
Dan Hastings, friend of the show. Feel free to pop back comment, Dan, if you're seeing the link. I shot like 20 over for the weekend on that hole. I think I 6-putted.
That's healthy.
It was definitely a 6-putt, and his dad that he talked about a couple of weeks ago was there to watch it. It was great.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm gonna bring. I might bring Leon back on if he wants to. Yes, no, maybe. Wait, and correspondent's supposed to be coming on. We got some in-town dudes who kept saying they were coming on. I haven't seen them yet, though. What up, dog? Are you cool? You cool to come back for a second?
Yeah, hang on. I was just taking my phone down. Where's All right. So sorry, the glasses are off.
No, dude, you're good. That's fine. You got them once.
It's kind of standard with the Frolfcenter magazine.
All right.
Some people wear sunglasses, some people don't.
All right, here we go. This is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna bring them in together. We got the correspondent. And we got Leon Mullers. What up, Corey?
What up, guys?
All right, I'm going to ask you both a question. Is jump putting fine the way it is? Leon, what do you think?
Jump playing fine the way that it is?
Jump putting. Like, does the rule need to change on jump putting?
I mean, I don't honestly. I mean, I don't see an issue in it. What's the concern?
People are talking about moving it out to like 66 feet or something.
I mean, you don't see people. I mean, you're not allowed to. I mean, I guess you are allowed to use whatever club you want on the ball golf green, but you're 80 feet out.
Horrible comparison, Austin.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
See, I'm not a big jump putter myself, so I mean, I don't.
You don't really care. You're just like, yeah, whatever. Do whatever you want, you weirdos. Do whatever you want.
Do you don't feel like people are at an advantage taking a step putt or a jump putt?
I mean, I actually think there is an advantage there for sure because I mean I've seen a lot of people that do it, and it seems like it does help them a lot. But I don't know.
Caleb says no more jump putting. I think there's a West Side disc golf coup occurring. Corey, what's your take on the jump putts?
I mean, I think it's if it leads to that much scoring, then just get better at it. Maybe you don't have to change the rules. Like.
Yeah, it's like getting better at playing in the wind.
It's one of like 10 plus facets of a like well-rounded game. Just learn how to do it. I don't think it's.
I think that the discrepancy more is like being able to call foot faults. Like it's so hard to call a foot fault on somebody who's doing a step putt because you need a second or you need your
frame.
Never did it so. Hey, I got Leon, I'm going to pop you back out. Thank you again for popping in. You got the sunglasses back. That's cool. Mr. Elijah House. Oh, he just left. Elijah, I was trying to get you on if you're still watching.
Did anyone sign up for Eagle Eye at Haywood?
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm drinking
a minute.
Yeah, that's sold out.
Haywood glass.
There it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
I drink my coffee out of one of 3 cups every single morning. Red, white, and blue.
It's my to go to a tournament. If I like had some extra coffee I want to take in the car, got like a long drive. It's usually what I bring.
Corey, who would be your celebrity doubles partner? If you got
Jonah Hill.
No,
you look like Jonah Hill. You fuck.
Yeah,
you fun.
That way, if someone has a really good shot or a bad shot, you can just take the responsibility for it. Yeah, I made that long putt. Or no, that was my doubles partner that messed that one up. I mean.
Yeah. Is Wills Park overrated?
Scapegoat.
Wills Park sucks.
All right.
The hot take, but I only played Wills. Okay, so I only played Wills like post a couple of the holes being like not the most playable. Yeah. So like in the last couple of years. So I'm not really a good person to ask. It's easy and quick to play though. So yeah, that's a positive.
All right, I got Elijah House is popping in real quick. I'm waiting for his camera to turn on here.
What was your favorite part about the USCGC, Corey?
There he is.
I think just the general like hole one tee off experience is pretty neat.
Yeah, the atmosphere of being there is fucking scary.
Like hole one, without spectators, it was kind of whatever. But like hole one, and then coming back into the top with everybody at the top there, and you see the booth with the commentators and stuff on hole 18 is super nice.
Hey, correspondent, I'm going to put you in the backstage real quick. Stick around if you can. If not, no big deal. I got some more folks coming in. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
Corey.
have fun.
Yeah,
What up, House?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, bro?
Dude,
Bro, don't even twist up on me, please.
It's getting there. It's starting to get there.
So we also got
we're almost there.
Yeah.
Mr. Buddy.
Yeah,
I can't tell you what.
This season, I'm actually moving back up to open. I've been the kids are old enough now. Finally able to actually get some practice in. I've been putting every day since Christmas.
Nice.
So
What are you putting with?
what am I playing with?
Putting with.
Oh, the P-Line series.
Okay.
The stable ones.
Yeah, the P-Line US, the Ultra Stables.
Cody, didn't you just pick one of those up today?
Yeah, I literally bought
haven't
a
been
white
able to
one
find
today
those
to match all my other ones.
Hey, who do you think shipped that stuff to you?
I don't know. Maybe this guy. Hey, Dylan.
What's up, Butters? Dylan. How you doing, buddy?
Dylan Holt. Hey, Elijah, how is do you think step putting is fine? Jump putting's fine? You don't need to change the rules? Everything's good on that?
Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. As long as, you just got to call them when that foot comes down a little early. It's hard to judge, but, it's allowed. I think it needs to stay. Maybe on the
Do you
top
think
tier
it's going to cause more argument than it does resolvement? I guess is the wording I'm looking for. Like,
Nah, I don't think so. I think maybe like on the top level, they need to maybe take it outside of circle 2. Like, because all those guys can pretty much, from a standstill.
You should be able to putt from 45 feet with a standstill at least.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. I don't jump putt, and I throw polecats, and I can make that happen. So,
Elijah, what's your first tournament this year, bro?
The Eastbound and Down series up at Hobbs. I was able to get in.
You got in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know.
Somehow.
It's crazy to get in there, but I was definitely able to get into that one. I'm excited for it.
Good luck to it, man. I'll be in Aiken.
We'll have fun in Aiken. I think JoJo's going up to Aiken too.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Hey, Elijah, thanks for coming on, man. We're going to keep it rolling. Appreciate you, man. Let's talk again soon.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
See you, brother.
Yeah.
We got Dylan.
Dilly. This is one of my best friends, ladies and gentlemen.
And we got another one of your best friends, too.
Dylan, give us.
Oh, God. Oh, God. You guys just go ahead and leave. Let us have the show, please.
You guys, this is your OnlyFans, isn't it? Just the three of you sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally, these are my only subscribers. They get on every night and we chat while I'm playing video games.
Usually the camera's facing at his feet.
Playing video games. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
That's a foot. It's a foot one. Got it.
Yo, Dylan. Who's your celebrity doubles partner?
Yeah, celebrity doubles partner.
Dude, I've always, this is a good question. I've never asked him.
I have no idea.
If I were to guess, it'd be like Shaun White.
Let him talk.
A couple snowboarders. It'd be cool to play with them.
Right on. MTV, did we ask you this on the show? We've asked you this on the show.
I don't know if that was part of the repertoire when I was.
No, he said the cook. What was the chef's name?
Andrew Zimmer.
Andrew Summers.
Yeah, this time around, I think I'm going to go with Phil Mickelson after his most recent Charles.
You know what? Complete the foursome. Go ahead and make it a foursome. Add another one.
Yeah. Okay. Phil, Tom Brady, Andrew Zimmern, and myself.
Okay.
The Buffalo Bills. It's right there behind me.
For charity.
How could you say it? Anyway.
Dylan, I need a name, dude. I need a name for your celebrity doubles partner.
Just because you said Shaun White, I'm going to say Travis Rice, but nobody's going to know who that is, I think.
I absolutely
know who Travis Rice is.
On my LibTech skunk ape in 2 weeks, so I'm just saying. We're going to Catalucci in a couple weeks, so it's going to be fun. I'm actually doing Frolfcenter from a renovated church that's an Airbnb now.
Okay.
So it's going to be
fun.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, how often do you snowboard, Dylan?
I'm going on my third trip this year. This will be the most I've done at any season.
You go out west or anything?
Yeah. I went to Colorado in December. Then we went to North Carolina on New Year's, and I'm going to Utah into February.
Prodigy pays good, huh? Good. I got to get in with those guys. They're paying
well. All on a budget,
Ball
on a budget.
You got to keep snowboarding until something breaks, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
How many times you broken? Yeah.
You ever broken?
Fields are a lot more expensive than snowboarding, so you just got to stay upright.
Yeah. Stay upright. Slide as much as you can.
Yeah.
Maybe you should look into some skis or something.
Yeah. MTV, you ever do winter sports? You do any of that?
I've done all the water sports. I haven't done any of them on snow.
All right. Would you? I mean, are you worried
Absolutely.
about it? Be fun? Yeah, it'd be fun. I know some people just get weirded out. They're just like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm not gonna do this. But yeah, okay.
No, I totally would. There's no sharks and or copperheads and snowboarding.
There's definitely no copperheads in snowboarding. Like zero, absolutely zero. I think is the answer.
Hey, Dylan, is there anything like fancy coming from Prodigy that you can maybe leak for us? Like what's coming on Shopify tomorrow?
Leak us some deets.
By tomorrow. I don't even know. Those heart awareness CHD, I think it was.
They're already sold out or what?
5 minutes. It was crazy. But
yeah, Tucker hit me up and was like, "Yo, dude, are these already sold out?" And I was like, "I wouldn't doubt it."
I'm sure I could probably go out on a limb and they will make more of those.
Yeah.
Just,
you can't really even get out on a limb. Like you're kind of just on the stub.
We're honestly so short for discs right now because people are just buying stuff like crazy that, I just have to see what comes out of the machine next, and that's what's going to be on Shopify pretty much.
Dude, every shipment seems like it's a drop now. Like anytime they're like, "Oh, we restocked our DX rocks," people just like, "God, I got to get the DX rocks," but they still got them. Like
it's like bots on there just waiting to buy everything immediately.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, insane! It's insane.
Yeah, and that's on like
the vendors are like trying to buy everything.
Yeah.
You see that MVP had some bots like attacking their software or something. I think it was MVP.
Like the Conrad release, maybe?
Yeah, it was a Conrad release or something, and there was some sort of spam bot that hit them like, I don't know, like 2,000-3,000 times in a few hours or something crazy. They spent all day, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago trying to figure it out.
That's wild.
Wow.
I mean, that's where disc golf. I mean, that's kind of a crazy thing. That's where disc golf is right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Ticketmaster scalpers and disc golf.
You got too much time on their hands sitting at home, man.
Man, I never knew plastic could be worth more than paper money. You know what I mean? Like, there you go.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it, dude. But we're starting to get to that point. I mean, I saw that dude Chase Van Bruckelo. I'm pretty sure you boys both know who he is. Kid out of Nashville. Always carries a bunch of discs with him. He posted a CE Eagle L, and it's like instantly up to $150 within a couple hours. And I'm like,
yeah,
wow.
I saw.
Yeah, Matt, you really should have held on to all that shit.
Yeah, I still got some of them.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you.
What's up, Justin? Hit the StreamYard link and join us.
Rage.
Keith Bomblin wants to know, and this is probably a good sales pitch. Dylan, what's the best feeling Prodigy plastic? You do touch a ton of Prodigy plastic.
That is a hard question because I like it all. And what I tell a lot of people is Prodigy for me is it's not about whatever plastic it is. I like 750 over 400, but just whatever fits in your hand and flies right. That's the one to go with. But if I had to say the most plastic in my bag, it's definitely 400 plastic.
400G or just 400 straight up?
Straight up. Champion.
Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, the 400G is good. I always like the 400G. I like the 200 for some applications, but
I do
whatever.
On some of the Duraflex P model USs. Those feel pretty. It's like a perfect mix of 400 and 400G. It's just pretty much the same thing almost.
This guy that you guys did for Eastbound and Down feels amazing. It's like fingerprinty. It's brand new, but it's fingerprinty. It's grippy. Like it's a little gummy. It's not quite G-Star gummy, but it's got some give. They feel awesome. They feel amazing. So, guys, thanks for coming on. We got another guest coming in. Is it cool if I send you guys back to backstage?
Cheers, boys.
Thanks,
hey,
boys.
Love you, boys.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
Let me get Mr. Butters out there. Ladies and gentlemen, you might remember this man from his time as a guest host on Frolfcenter during the Boomtown social distance contest, Social D, Mr. Tall Matt Hudnall.
Oh, what's up, Tall Matt?
Oh, what up, Tall Matt?
You can tell he works in Hollywood because look at the framing.
Yeah, look at the framing. You got the basket in there and everything.
It's his good side. It's the basket there. He filled the space. It's very good.
How is his good side? You see, he's got the part turned. To the side.
It's all. He knows what he's doing.
Oh yes, my guy.
Because look at the framing.
Yeah, look at the framing. You got the basket in there and everything.
Oh, somebody's got a side. It's the basket there. We got some.
My bad. I think that's me.
Was it you or Matt?
No, I think it was Matt.
He knows what he's. It's coming through Matt's, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, could you do me a favor and try to reconnect? I think we're having some audio. Somebody's got Yeah, we got some audio stuff, Matt, if you could try to reconnect. Sorry.
Yeah, we're like a half second.
I'm going to pop you out real quick. That's real weird. I don't know what happened there.
Or was he watching the show?
He might have. Yeah, you know what? This is like the perfect time. Remember when you would listen to like call-in radio shows and the host would have to say,
Yeah, you're like listening to the show while you're
Turn
calling.
down the radio.
So, folks, if you don't mind, please turn down your radio when you call. I think Matt actually just got streamed out. Let's try him one more time here. Hey, buddy.
How's it going? I apparently had 3 different windows happening because my old iMac didn't have Google Chrome.
Oh
yeah. So that's definitely the problem. You had the stream going and the live stream going.
I was just really hoping I'd get the opportunity tonight on the hotline show to be like, caller, please turn down your radio. Like,
Thanks for letting us do that.
You're welcome. It's like a real radio show, but even better.
Matt, I am drinking the whiskey that you gave me the other night, the 1776. What do you got there? It looks like a Hombrolo.
Little Dust Bunny.
Oh, nice.
Dust Bunny from Monday night.
I do like some Dust Bunny. Matt, you're now an ADGO guy. You're now right in there with the mix.
Yeah.
A big coming year.
Yeah. VP, I don't know if I want to get too political with it, but yeah.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, I think I think I'm going to go with press secretary as my title. I was using Minister of Propaganda, but I got some pushbacks. I think press secretary.
I got some pushback.
Yeah. How diplomatic. John Miljaro says, "What up, Matt?
What's going on, dude? I think I'm probably like the Minister of Gravity." So
the Minister of Gravity.
He's still on Windows 95, Kevin.
That's what it is. Are you excited, Matt? I think there are. I've heard the early rumblings. I'm not going to give anything away about Boomtown and distance contests. Are you up to come back and help out and get the show going again?
absolutely. And if we're lucky, we might get a fancy camera down there.
Yeah. There's been an awesome.
That would be huge.
You and a fancy camera as well. Yada yada. We'll get there later, but
yeah. Who's your celebrity doubles partner though, Matt?
My celebrity doubles partner. Oh, it'd probably have to be Danny DeVito.
Oh shit,
DeVito, dude! That's a
Frank
quality.
He takes care of the low ceiling shots and the rollers, and I
making his way out of the couch.
He takes care of the low road. Yes.
I'd want him to dress as Trash Man.
I wouldn't expect any other answer from you, Matt. Actually, now that I think about this,
it would be like a remake of Twins, but even more despair.
yes, that's gold.
What do you get at Waffle House?
Just like a plate full of hash browns, well done with cheese.
Just like crispy cheese on top?
Yeah, the
double covered,
largest plate of potatoes, probably some eggs, but mostly just potatoes.
Did you guys hear about the new ideas with you can get them pickled and you add pickles to it, and obviously bacon, add bacon to it, get it pork.
Brainer, dude.
You can add bacon anything. It gets better.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you always get extra
Kelson
bacon.
Wallace. Kelson, you sent me a Facebook message 1,000 years ago and I never responded. Yes, I still have a hat. Yes, I'll let you know how you can get one. Man, I'm very bad at responding. I'm a terrible. No, let's not go there. Matt, you are part of which club in the Atlanta area?
I am a part of the In-Town Atlanta Disc Golf Club. So, they say if you ain't in town, something.
Yeah, it's, if you ain't in town, YAS, I think is how that
YAS, yes.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
You ain't
if
shit.
You ain't in town.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
If you ain't in town, you ain't shit. Unless you're out of state, and then you get a pass.
If you ain't in, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. If you ain't in, you ain't shit.
Look at Leon. With a needs to be part of the West Side.
Trying to suck it in.
I'm in between.
He's trying to the blob everything.
Honestly, I think we could probably get some kind of challenge with the West Side and the South Side.
Speaking of West Side, they're bringing in reinforcements. Johnny Butler's here.
Yo, let's get a club tournament going.
Yeah,
dude. There's been.
I guarantee you, the Northeast that ass.
Y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Jody?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Just been checking out the show, like all your visitors. Way out there in freaking Indiana, look like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit, yeah, dude.
We had
That's
no
like
idea
that
that was going to happen.
iHeartRadio stuff, you know, like iHeartRadio, where you can get this local channels anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us, dude. Welcome to the show.
We're the ham radio of disc golf.
That's it, dude. That's it. Yeah, I just wanted to quick question for Austin, because it looked like you were the one kind of disagreeing with the advantages on step putting or jump putting, whatever you want to call it.
Absolutely.
So I just don't understand how it's a true advantage if you got a lot of movement in your body. It seems, for me at least, to throw my putt off. So the more I step putt, the more I miss, for me. And the more I stand still, the more I can really focus. So from my experience, it seems that's a disadvantage. So
for me, any bit of like added momentum I can get towards the basket, especially on like an uphill putt. Like I only jump putt from like 40 out, and from 40 out, I mean it has to be slightly uphill. Anything downhill, I'm not jump putting.
Tall Matt, what's your jump putting theory? Like, do you have any skin in this game?
I mean,
No, Tall Matt.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a free throw. If you do a free throw standing still versus if you're doing it running towards the basket, it's going to be 100% easy.
I think one of the big misconceptions about jump putting, like you said, it's a lot of moving parts, so it doesn't make sense to some people. But I think when you break down most professionals' jump putt, the only added part is they're pushing themselves forward. They're not adding a mechanic or adding an extra, whatever. They're always pushing forward, and that's not up, not down, forward.
Well, yeah, again going back to what Johnny asked is like. I think the jump putts, the step putt or the jump putt inside of 40 feet is really giving an advantage to an individual who feels they need to lean forward towards that basket. And I personally think the circle needs to be at 50 feet.
My next question was what if it's not 33, if it's not circle one, what would it be? So
right, 30, I think circle one should be 55.
Yeah, I think outside of probably.
So then where would you put circle two?
Jump putt should be circle two. Yeah, exactly like Harris said, which is 60 feet.
I mean, Jake Shelby just kind of brought the whole world to a crashing halt here. How is it an advantage if it's within the rules? I mean,
I know that sounds like a stupid question. Where would you put the outside of circle two at? Not the.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay, outside of circle two, I'd put the outside of circle one at 50 feet. So like anything inside 50 feet, you're no jump putt. Outside of circle two is, we're seeing pros stand still and put in 80-foot putts nowadays. So you can put that anywhere, like from 80 to 100
feet. Do you think that pros use a lot of statistics these days? Like as far as
pros themselves, no, but the spectators and the rule makers do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the
so
thought
I'm
too.
saying, would that play a factor in that if you were to make circle two edge, 100 feet instead of 60 feet? And would that affect?
I mean, what's the point of circles two edge other than just a statistic?
That's what I was asking. I'm saying statistically wise, how there's statistics circle one putt.
Right. Right.
Is there any advantage or disadvantage to having that longer or shorter?
I don't think so. No, I think it's just like we said. Like you back up circle one to 50 feet, circle two is 100 feet, and it's nothing more than just a statistic.
Right. And that's the whole thing is if you change jump putting, circle one, that barrier has less to lean on. Like that barrier was only for jump putting.
I feel like that's more of a standard deviation too. Like you tell a newcomer, like, look, you cannot step in front of your disc inside 50 feet of a basket.
Right.
That changes a lot of things because I see dudes like from 20 feet will just fall through their putts, and I'm like, do I say anything? Like no, because they just started, but. Do
you think that would increase a lot of more spin putts? So, because for me, I push putt a lot of obviously anything within circle or.
I would think so, but then you look at a guy like Ricky Wysocki who's loft putting from 100 feet, and I can say otherwise.
I was just watching Ricky Wysocki flicking it's like a 150-foot putt, and they were doing skins match or something like that. It was him and
he's not a spin putter like at all. He's a loft putter. So I think he's my argument to Push putt, spin putt.
All right. Matt, I've got a question. I'm going to start it with you, and then we'll get over to Johnny on this one. Do you think Brody Smith is going to be in disc golf in 2022?
I don't see why not. I mean, I think for Brody, it'll be a thing where he won't give up. And I think that he's bringing enough people to the sport. That's going to be great. I don't see him in a position to be winning any national tier events, But I think as long as he's getting better, as long as he's having fun, I mean, disc golf's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it one of those things where, like, though, if he's a guy who likes to succeed and pop, if he doesn't pop in 2021, does he continue in 2022?
I think he continues, but he might not be on the national tour. Like
I think Homie has a breakout performance at some point this year.
You think so? Johnny, what do you think about Brody Smith?
Yeah, I literally was just watching him and it was Macbeth's wife Hannah, and they were teamed up. They were playing in the stadium, and she literally did better than he did. So I don't know a whole lot about Brody Smith. I haven't followed him as avidly as it seems like a lot of new disc golfers have. But that's also probably the transfer from Ultimate to now. With all the new players coming into the sport, which is cool.
Here in Atlanta, we're fortunate. We're fortunate in Atlanta to have a large Ultimate crowd. Mm-hmm. And our large Ultimate crowd is not a fan of Brody Smith.
I think that's going to expand the sport so much. I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Marquise Chapman. And
he's
sure. He's new to disc golf, but man, he's so clean. I mean, and you just can
it's disgusting how far he throws a frisbee. It's disgusting how far any one of those Ultimate frisbee players throw a disc.
Marquise has that, like, he's going to go all the way back and all of the way forward. Like his length. I mean, dude's
been watching some YouTube videos.
I literally threw my longest shot of hole 1 on BW2, and I was like, heck yeah. And then he comes right behind me and throws 20 feet past me, and I'm like, ugh, you suck.
He's an incredibly long thrower. He's a trip to play with too. He's really fun to play with. So
I like his flick. His flick, he doesn't move. His body doesn't move. It's just it just has so much rotation.
All right, tall Matt. Here's a hot question for you: grow the sport or slow the sport?
Or bro the sport?
Definitely grow the sport, because with more players, we need more courses, and we need more courses so that we can support the players. So not only do we need new courses, but we need.
Even with the backups, even with the frustrations we're seeing?
Even with the backups and the frustrations, because I think, the bigger the sport gets, like I said, we need more courses. And we don't only need more gold level courses for these pros that are killing it out there. We need some more beginner courses for these guys that are starting out. They can't just go out and, play W.R. Jackson and have a good time.
Yeah, they've got to be at DeKalb Memorial. We need DeKalb Memorial.
Exactly. We need DeKalb Memorial. We need several of them. I mean,
basically, for us to, in my opinion, for us to really grow the sport and create a future of multi-levels of disc golf, from juniors to women to pros to rec players, we need another organization. I know that the National Amateur Tour thing that Feldberg set up was, kind of a start to it, and we have Southern Nationals becoming their own organization, but I think in the future we might see a amateur PDGA. I mean,
that's what the NADGT is trying to do.
Yeah,
Johnny, how do you feel about amateur disc golf versus professional disc golf, and maybe a split?
Yeah. So to further Cody's point is that I think the sport is good. I think it needs more consolidation of organizations, but I think that you got to define what type of growth you're talking about. You have more people, therefore more people are known about the sport. How are they known about it? Are they knowing the rules? Are they knowing etiquette? Are they knowing, who's teaching? So I think for me, growth is good, but in what direction? So, and like Cody was saying, organizations. You have more organizations implementing more rules and saying better how to play disc golf in a better way.
Growth with education as well is.
So, correct. So as a course designer, let me ask all four of you something. what do you want to see more in a course and a new coming course? Like, do you want that like solid blue level course that's going to challenge the average disc golfer, let's say 890 to 950? Or are you looking for like the ultimate challenge between like the 970 to 1020 rated golf?
Let's go around the horn on this. I'll go first.
We've got guests in the green room, and we're going to bring them out real quick. But let's go ahead. Let's start with Matt.
All right. So I want something that's all of that. I want a course that gives you every look. I want 3 tees so kids can come out and play from the reds or whites, and the pros can come out and play from the golds. Everybody gets a unique experience, and you can practice your different parts of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I love that.
Johnny,
what do you say, man?
Yeah, I think that's a good want, but that's a lot to ask in one disc golf course. I think you'd have to do that over a scale of things. But I think the best you can ask is to have multiple tees for different looks, and really incorporate that into each look, and that's really going to define your separation from lower tier players to higher tier players. And so I obviously suck. So I don't have a lot of.
I resemble that remark, my friend. Yeah.
Is that right? Well, I have every dog has his day, they say. So I have good days and bad days, mostly bad days. But that's beyond the point. I like wooded courses. I've begun to throw farther now, so I kind of like longer holes. But I feel like I have an advantage in wooded holes as far as people throwing 500 feet, 450 feet. So
I tell you, boundary.
Go ahead.
I tell you, Boundary Waters 1 is a blue level course, and Hobbs Farm is a gold level course.
Silver.
No, it's got some gold in it, but it's got some blue in it too.
Yeah.
What is your preference on playing of like getting better? What course are you going to work on your game?
To work on my game, I see, because they're very different, but they're the same to me. I know that sounds weird, but as far as Hobbs goes, Hobbs is long. I mean, you got hole 2 that's 600 something feet, and then you have the longs that are 700, 800 feet. So it definitely pushes you to, and that's very similar to hole 1 on Boundary Waters 2. For me, I've been going to Boundary a lot. Hobbs is actually close to me for some reason. I find myself at Boundary. So to answer your question, I'd probably say Boundary to practice at. Hobbs, Ironman was a tough one for me. I did not do very good. So I'd have to say Boundary.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on.
I appreciate those time, guys. Y'all have
Thanks for coming on. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, man.
Awesome. Let me get Johnny there.
So yeah, introduce it, dude. This is the guest of the night right here.
Guest of the night.
Those are the hors d'oeuvres. That was just the frou-frou. That was the sprinkles. That was the frosting. The show tonight was always going to be, and I was glad it was always going to be, and we talked about this yesterday, a lot about the Gals group, a lot about women's disc golf in Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Gardner's here. Yes!
What's
up,
big person in the world.
How's it going?
That's Cody. There we go.
Yeah, ladies, get the big screen.
Nice shades.
Thanks. You too. I missed you.
I've missed you. We've missed you so much.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I got friends. Hey, y'all.
Look who's here. That is incredible.
There's 3 of us here.
Oh, my God. That is so good.
Alone, so.
Hey, Sierra.
For each of them, do impressions.
Hey,
Are we going to get impressions? Okay. So
yeah,
Amanda,
you got impressions of both of them?
We can do putting impressions of both of them.
Real quick. We always start the show with that little clip of the guy going, oh, yeah. I want to hear you do the, oh, yeah, but as Sierra and also as Peggy.
Hi. Peggy.
Oh, it's so good.
Best episode ever. Write it down. This is the best episode we've ever had.
Oh, I'm so glad that they could be here too.
Thank you for going on the show.
Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, Sierra, for the whole. Yeah,
dude, I wanna have one of those to just hold around at all times.
Yeah, I want one next to me at all times in here.
Print out Jenny. We got to do a little hey to Jenny.
Because she's. Yeah, her arm's not getting better.
She's busted.
This thing.
I think she's gonna be better.
Yeah, Jenny, if you guys don't know, Jenny Keith Costa's arm is not healing correctly. She's going to be out of the game a while longer, which is a real bummer, and everyone's bummed out about it.
But she's been in the game for so long.
Is that not correct?
Out there with a cobra whooping our ass in 3 weeks. Like, let's just.
I mean, the cobra whips a lot of ass. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they make a cobra in 150 feet, 150 grams.
So
right?
badass.
But we do love her, and I hope she's healing well today.
Thank you.
Dude, I think the gals stuff that you guys got going on right now is absolutely amazing. I personally want to ask, how does a male counterpart to the disc golf community be involved with the gals group? Can I buy into the gals group and not participate?
So here's. It's kind of been a really cool few years of development. Like, this is our first year as a legitimate club. We felt like we have so many women in this sport that are pass-through players.
Right.
And life happens. They have children. They change careers. They move. And we've grown through, it's been 7 years since we started our Atlanta women's disc golf, unofficially. And now we actually have a club. And this was the first year. We're like, let's just grow this into a solid membership, an organization that people can join. Let's charge a reasonable fee. Let's give back to the community. And even with that, we signed up 4 gal supporters. So I think it's really cool that we've got a couple of guys that have thrown in as supporters and affiliate members. And even outside, we know in Atlanta how fortunate we are. I think we all see on the different Facebook pages and groups the lack of support from the male community, and I think we are fully aware in Atlanta that we are successful because of the support from the men. And we've really made it an effort that in trying to grow women, we don't tear down the support that we have. And I think that it's, from tournament donations to whole sponsors to a very unnamed donor that rhymes with Mason Fartley, always kicks in money to support and sponsor people getting in tournaments for free and stuff. So that foundation.
Mason Hartley has really good taste in music. I know this for a fact, by the way.
But it's a huge part of us being successful as a club. So we put in the groundwork and we'll do the grind, and our ladies have been showing up and showing out, and it is all due to the fact that we have an incredible support system. For sure.
Now, I've always felt that Atlanta disc golf and the Southeast disc golf, North Carolina has its own thing, but the rest of it, there is a time for this to shine. Atlanta disc golf should be California disc golf, Midwest disc golf, Atlanta disc golf, right? And I think the women's team, the women's group, is going to have a lot to do with that. I mean, you guys have grown exponentially in the last 2 years, right?
Yeah, it's been pretty significant for about 2 years. And really, you guys were talking about the Ultimate crew. When Ultimate went on hiatus, we gained a large influx of them, and they brought their friends. And we saw a huge uptick from our normal 20 to 30 ladies into 40, 50, 60 now in our community. And
that's incredible.
It is incredible, and it's really cool. And I think our goal always and forever was take care of our local casual player. Take care of the lady that loves being out on the course 2 or 3 days a week. She might not be the touring pro, but she's who's showing up, and she's who is out doing the grind with us. And so that's what's been really cool, is seeing the growth. And we want to be sustainable. I think that was when I first started playing many, many years ago, there was no club. There were a few occasional ladies and Crazy Courtney and, Sarah's floating around. And there was nothing. And so it's been slow and steady has always been our motto. And then, every year we're kind of revisiting what can we handle? What are we capable of? How big can we go with these events? We have some crazy things planned for this year and next year that we're super excited about. And I think there is just a lot of room for growth. And our goal is to kind of become a staple in the Southeast, not just Atlanta, but be a hub for the women of Alabama, Florida, all over that might not have a home. So
absolutely. I mean, we've got the prime location here in Atlanta for said events, and even since I first started, 7-8 years ago, which was about the time of the Atlanta women's disc golf. I've been saying the growth in disc golf will happen when we see the growth in women's disc golf.
Yes.
Because without any powerful man, there is said powerful woman behind him.
Don't even. You're good. You're good, bro. You got it.
So yes.
No, I think that's enough said there. I mean, it translates because you have to have a strong foundation of each for a strong organization to grow.
You can't really explore a sport until you've explored it from all possible angles. So for golf or disc golf or tennis or any of these sports, you don't understand the sport until you understand the male and the female perspective of the sport. We're not understanding the game until we understand everyone's version of the game. It's important to have a diverse player field to just understand the game in general, I think.
Yep. And I think you will only grow from the top when you are supported from the bottom. And that is going to be your average casual rag players. And they're the ones that buy in, and they're the ones that show up. And everybody is elevated when you have a strong foundation of women and juniors. We've got a lot of junior girls that have entered the scene, which is really cool. And
that's cool.
We're pulling in some junior girls from all over. And I think that there is a lot to be said about the top will continue to rise and grow when this foundation is solid. So
what's the biggest thing we as Frolfer Magazine can do to boost the gals disc golf?
Do we have to get a porta potty sponsorship and take it out to hole 11?
That's all we want. I promise you. That's all.
A bathroom on hole 11, right?
And Atlanta wants is somewhere to pee. I promise. Just get one big.
You speak for every girl on this one. All right, I got it.
No, and I think it's just spreading the word. And I think what happens is we have so many women that are curious. And what's really, really cool now is we have a pretty decent Facebook presence. We've really grown our club via social media. So Facebook and Instagram, but mainly Facebook. And now we'll see ladies out on courses and they'll come hunt us down and be afraid to say anything. But they're like, I've seen you on Facebook, or they'll hunt down Peggy or Jenny or all these people all over town. And go, I know you, and I've been afraid to join, but I'd like to come play with you one day. Yeah. And I think for every solid member we have, there's 2 ladies that are just a little nervous to commit. That we are all pros, are all so great that they just don't want to be embarrassed. And I think the saddest thing I hear regularly is, I'm not good enough to play with you guys yet. And that's the narrative that we're trying to change and really.
Yeah, that's the life I live playing with this guy.
Yeah, I know, Cody. You and me.
Horrible.
I personally want to say, like, I personally got better because I showed up to disc golf courses and was like, I would sit out there for like 4 to 6 hours and like find the best disc golfer on the course.
Yep.
And then I'd be like, I want to play with you.
Yep.
And I want to get better. Yep, and like every female disc golfer that I've seen on the disc golf course here recently, it's been like 3 or 4, and they've been like maybe in twosomes or like a solo pack, and it's actually very bizarre to see on a disc golf course, but it's great to see.
Yeah.
I've told every one of them, like, hey, you got to go follow the girls' page on Atlanta Women's Disc Golf. Like, that's where you need to be involved, and if you're new to the town, they're going to show you a good time. I promise.
And there's a space for everybody.
Yes.
I think that was part of this membership, that we want to be able to do a few things. If we have a pro female that needs some gas money to travel, we can kick in for that. If we have people that need enter into an event just because of hardship, we want to be able to send people and do things with our club money. And that was really the idea. And we've got 39 members right now. And so it's really cool to
I think you're the 3rd biggest group.
Foundation,
I believe.
Yeah.
I think it's literally in town West Side women's.
Yeah.
As far as the size of the league.
And I think the women, we are in a unique, and this was what we noticed years ago with ADGO. we are firm believers that I know that the idea of the ADGO is lost on some people, but Atlanta is such a unique city that we have 14 different clubs. We don't have Atlanta. You have Atlanta in town, you've got Perk, but this entire city is made up of these subgroups. So if we
You've
can
got the
figure
west
out
side,
how
the
to
east
pull
side, the
this
central
in,
part.
we
You've
are
got
made up of 14, 15 different subsections. And I think with the women, that's who we are. We are local.
Everybody.
To one place. We are a metro area surrounding. We have women that drive an hour to play with us, 2 hours. We've got some ladies that have started a really cool club. A couple of ladies in the middle Georgia. They started a middle Georgia women's disc golf.
Nice.
Like, whoa, like holy
Nice.
Like,
So what course is that? Is that like Macon or what course are they?
Yeah, is that down with
veterans? Like I think they're south.
Valdosta, down in Valdosta Veterans?
Yep. So they're on the south side, south of Macon, but you got Angie Jeter down there and a few. So it's really cool to see not just Atlanta, but the
Jeter's the coolest Jeter.
Going. Yeah. And I think it's we just want to be home for that. And I think we all feel the growth and see what's happening locally, but it all comes together in our club because we all live, any which way an hour. We come from all over.
And Atlanta, Georgia in general has been great for the women because you have, Sarah St. Clair around the South. You had Sarah Lambertson when she lived in Augusta. So I feel like Georgia's like the mecca of women's disc golf.
I mean,
look, and we are way too large of a metropolitan city in this country to not be on the map. But I think
that's what I'm saying. I think
I
it's time for the Dirty South to say we're here in disc golf. We are here. We're here in all of pop culture. Why aren't we here in disc golf?
Absolutely, and that was kind of our mission this year with events was to we've done female only events through the years, but we want to be something consistent that these ladies have a home for. And everybody knows. I think you're living under a rock if you don't know how fast tournaments are selling out right now. I think I always I can't believe it sold out so fast. I'm like, well, it's where we're gonna go right now, and it's really cool.
I mean, that's Atlanta disc golf period.
For women. Yep, we have room to run multiple events through the year. So we have our Women's Global. Let's talk about it a second. That's coming up in May. We've got Bag Tag League that started. We're doing a tag league again this year. Our Fall Frenzy is back at North Landing in October. We have a really cool surprise event in the summer that I can't talk about yet, but it's for
how cool is it? Like,
you're gonna come back and tell everybody on Frolfcenter, right?
Yeah, let us know. We'd love to be Frolfcenter exclusive.
And I think what we've got planned for the summer is going to be what pulls in a lot of women from other areas, not just Atlanta. So it's a really cool thing. And the goal is that we continue to grow. And we wanted to give people a tournament experience that they walked away from and they went, I know where my money went. I had a wonderful time. I made some friends.
Yeah.
I've made not superficial relationships, but people that I can call on. I think what's really cool about our page is there is somebody daily or every few days going, hey, I want to get around and who will meet me.
Yeah.
So we're seeing a lot of relationships formed in this club, not just casual players out on the course. And I think that there's a lot of respect that comes in tournaments when you actually know who you're playing with, not just some strangers that you treat as competitors.
I've been loving following the growth of the Atlanta women's page. I'm fortunate to be a part of that, and that's awesome.
It is cool. We are very lucky. So, yep.
Please let us know anytime you guys need anything. We are 100% behind you guys. Like, we will be a part of that.
Yeah.
Volunteer wise, money wise, whatever. Let us know.
Yeah. And that really comes down to a couple hands day up. I have to tell you, when we did our Fall Frenzy, North Landing, those guys stepped up in a way that I have never seen men contribute from a club perspective. We had spotters on 4 and 5 holes. And I mean, when I say we played a full field in 2 hours and 20 minutes, that's because of the spotters. And they had flags on our discs. So when we walked up,
those guys are amazing.
That's awesome. That's what you get at the USCGC. That's what you should get for every women's event, I think.
So
it's so inviting.
That's what we're trying to advocate for sure.
Jason Cummings, who's one of the guys up there, he actually did a design for a Frolfer logo that might be a little risque now, so we're holding on to it. He did like a year ago, and we're like, I don't know if we can do this anymore. We're going to find out. I want to ask you, Amanda, because this is your first time on the show, and you could be a guest that we could have on for, I don't know, 7 or 9 days. Can we?
Yeah, with Sierra and Peggy. Of course.
I know, right? Like this, the Atlanta Women's Show should be. We should do like a monthly check-in with y'all. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Can we rip through some of like our favorite questions we've asked guests for you, and just get your like rapid fire answers?
Okay.
My first one is I want to know what your Waffle House order is.
Ooh, favorite Waffle House order. It's a waffle sandwich, people. Man, you can still order it. It's not on the menu.
You put egg in it?
Sandwich, a little egg in there, bacon, cheese.
What?
A waffle sandwich.
Oh,
That's
delicious. All right, celebrity.
Okay, I need to order this.
Celebrity doubles partner. Who you got?
Oh, celebrity doubles partner. Jason Momoa. Sorry.
She said sorry. She said sorry.
He's a Dothraki. Yeah.
You couldn't play disc golf next to Jason Momoa.
Like he could play. I don't know.
I mean,
it'd be fun to watch, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
On a really hot day.
No.
Really.
And your favorite condiment? Sorry to completely change the subject here.
That was a hard left turn.
Well, now it's Hershey's chocolate syrup. That changes the whole answer.
Oh, we're still talking about Jason.
Okay.
So what's your favorite condiment? Like if you're having a hot dog.
Yeah, I don't even feel right asking that question after that question.
Favorite condiment on a hot dog?
Or
anything,
like
sandwich, hamburgers, whatever.
Mayonnaise.
All time favorite. Dipping sauce for the nuggets.
What is it?
I've got a little keychain of sriracha.
Oh, the sriracha. Yeah.
Eggs,
That's what you're on the sriracha.
The Barry Arnson keychain.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that guy is.
The sriracha, eggs, and hash browns is a must.
Yes, 100%.
I'm going to camping.
Cody, get it.
What's the worst disc you've ever thrown? And don't say the groove because everybody knows the groove. Do another one.
The worst, honest, the worst disc I've ever thrown.
I know your entire group loves
Heavy Beast. Like that, those are just horrible.
The Beast?
The 175 purple DX Beast. Yeah, that's gotta be.
That's Kate's favorite disc.
That's Kate's favorite disc.
Nope.
No, she does the Barry Schultz Beast, but yeah.
Actually, that's what I gave Peggy to throw her first day of disc golf ever at Perkerson on Mother's Day. So you have to ask her about that. That was her first.
Nice.
Drag her down to Perk on her own Mother's Day.
Well, here, pull her out. Let me ask her. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, let me ask her that.
That's Sierra. You're wrong one.
There's Peggy. Hey, y'all. It's Peggy.
Hey. By the way.
I love this. Okay.
Is Wills Park overrated?
No, that's where I cut my teeth.
Okay. Do you play the old Wills and the new Wills?
Old Wills and new Wills. So Old Wills and Old Oregon are where that is really where I love. I gotta say hey to Pete Charlton because he's who got us into
CTP.
Oh, CTP.
Why we play?
I'm an Old Oregon guy, but I'm not an Old Wills guy. So I've only played new Wills. I played Old Oregon, 27 Oregon, and new 18 Oregon.
Yep. No, we actually, Josh and I got married on Oregon Park, the original 9. So this was back in 2008.
That's super rad.
It's really cool.
You and Josh have both found, I think, a combined like at least 5 of my discs and returned all 5 of them. I appreciate very much of it.
Yeah, we tried. But yeah, so thankfully, Pete and Josh, my husband, worked together at Johnson. And he had a basket in the office, and this was a full corporate office, and Pete is putting in the office. I'm like, what is this thing? And he's like, oh, you should come with us one day. And so it turned into weekly rounds at Oregon and Wills.
Dude, Pete is a hut. Dude, I love his new setup with the RV and everything. I saw it at Lula over the weekend.
Lula, yeah.
I feel like CTP.
He's down to party now.
I'm gonna catch a lot of shit for this. CT Pete, if is Clunk, if Clunk wasn't just angry, you know what I mean? He's like good Clunk. He's like good Clunk.
He's the Holy Spirit of Clunk. I think that Clunk never had.
If Clunk's Antichrist, CTP is Christ.
Yeah, it's. I want them bailing on my shoulder. I want Pete being like, lay it up, and Clunk going like, fucking go for it, bro. Like that's what I want.
And CTP's being as nice as he can to be like, yeah, just lay it up, man.
Yeah, I mean exactly. And Clunk's like, fucking throw the gator, bro. What? No.
And then Clunk will be like, what the fuck are you doing at the end of it? And Pete's like, nice shot, bro. You did good, man.
Yeah, Amanda, we are probably going to wrap this up, but I would like to give you the full screen. Let you say whatever you have to say. Tell people how to follow you, how to support you, how to support and follow the gals.
Hey, and where do I volunteer to help when you guys kick off your tags this weekend?
So the quick thing is we have our club member. We have a lot of things going on at the same time right now. So we've really tried to be consistent so it's easy to follow. But Facebook is hub for us. We try to post sometimes daily, every couple of days. But right now on disc golf scene, you can go to Atlanta Women's Disc Golf as a club. And we've got a couple of things happening. Our club membership is ongoing through the whole year. It's $35. You can be a supporter member. That money is all going back into our community. And we've already used some of it. We've let some ladies into some things. We're sponsoring some holes locally at events where our gals like to be. We've got some cool, we're doing a kickoff event this weekend, hopefully if the weather's nice. With that, in the membership, both tag seasons are covered. So we're actually splitting our tag season into two. We feel like it'll be a little bit easier to engage and keep everybody in. So we're going to have a kind of a winter, spring into early summer season, and then tag season number 2 will start. So tags are included in the membership. So that's a big one. And then the next big thing kind of on our radar is the Women's Global. What's really, really cool about our Women's Global, last time we did this, it's if you don't know, Women's Global happens every 2 years. Women all around the world compete the same weekend, and scores are entered based on divisions. So last time we did this in 2016, several of our ladies placed at the top globally, which was really awesome. And we have no doubt that we're going to have some more do that. So right now we've got 45 ladies registered out of 72. So, and we're only a weekend of registration. So we are positive this is going to sell out. We've kept this simple. We want this one to be low key. The idea is to have a beautiful event, get rated globally, have a lot of fun. We're going all out again for our Fall Frenzy. So that's going to be the big blowout. We do some cool stuff, fun games and events and players packs and the whole deal. So really, it's just about spreading the word. It's about empowering women and females in this sport to come. Don't be afraid that you're not good enough or you need to practice more. We really, truly have the reach from the beginner novice that can throw 20 feet all the way up to our badass open ladies who are just tearing it up right now. There really is something in our club for everybody. So we really just want people to know about us and who we are and what our mission is. And really our mission, we have one mission, and that is to include more women in this sport in Atlanta and surrounding areas, and to have fun. I think that's really the bottom line. We often kind of get into these heavy competitions, but we want people to enjoy this sport long term.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest part, and I am 100% backing you guys. You got me.
Amanda, whenever now that we know how to get a hold of each other, please reach out to us. We sponsor a lot of tournaments. There are a lot more tournaments this year to sponsor. We're going to try to focus our dollars in more important ways this year. So what y'all are doing are important. So please let us know.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Hey, love you. Have a great night. Have a good weekend.
Could we get a goodbye from Sierra and Peggy as well?
Bye.
Bye.
That was amazing. Guys, we're not quite. We're not done.
Oh, we're not done?
We're pretty much done. We got Corey. We got Leon. Leon doesn't know he's on. There he is.
Oh, these motherfuckers just been sitting back here the whole time, huh?
Yeah, somebody was hanging out. Corey, I want you to tell me.
You look like you're about to go rob the golden ticket from Willy Wonka's factory.
He's also about to be like an extra in Goodfellas 2.
Actually, yeah. That's it more so.
That's it more so. What up, bro?
When you throw the zoom in on it,
that's how you threw a disc made by Innova. What year was it?
I bagged the Sphinx.
It also looks
That
like
one
you're getting
time.
your hair cut right now because you've got a jacket that might be like buttoned up behind you. Are you getting your hair cut right now?
What are you? I think he's just got a tight neck. He's got a crew neck, bro. It's a crew neck.
He's got a tight neck shirt.
Are you? What club are you part of?
Austin's drunk.
Me or Leon?
Man.
You.
I can see Leon. Oh, in town, of course.
All right. I'm gonna ask. So, Leon, how do you feel about the in-town Atlanta Disc Golf Club?
Yeah, I mean, what's not to like about it? I mean, you got one of the best courses right there in the park, or in the right there in town. I mean,
Do you guys happen to know who owns the course record at that in-town club?
Well, you know what's funny about that? We had a little conversation about that earlier this week.
During this.
I know of a few hot rounds, unofficial hot rounds at least.
It's got to be a Robinson.
Well, no, I don't think it is. Austin, what do you have?
Well, the course record for the actual Perkerson course, according to Tournament Day, is a 47.
Yeah.
That is brought to you by yours truly and somebody else.
So, yeah, I think.
But Adam told me the other day that somebody shot a 45.
Damn.
And was like, yeah, you know, I've shot a 46 in practice round, but it's not the same as Tournament Day.
It's not.
Correct.
Who was it that shot the 21 down for the weekend at the Hustle?
Austin, at one point you said
Jacob Chesser shot a really easy 21 down over the weekend,
and there was nobody close in that in open, which I guess is what Chesser played.
Yeah,
right.
He was up by
not downsiding whatever Chesser did was.
I want to say Leon's sunglasses.
16 was short. 15 was short.
Fantastic.
Those are classic.
I didn't know Leon was such a Cardi B fan.
Did you just get LASIK?
I was gonna say, are you doing bad girl shit? Bad bitch shit or what?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Just got LASIK.
Yeah. Corey, are you gonna do the USDGC sneak in thing this year?
I'm going back. I'm assuming they're gonna have spectators, and if not, maybe I'll be lucky enough for Ian.
We should be able to get a VIP pass this year.
I'll tell you what, boys. If I'm there, you guys can be on the bag.
Just tell them y'all know Barry Schultz personally, and they'll let y'all in.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Leon, I want to know, Leon, about these sunglasses because they are positively Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
It's real hot girl shit. That's what that is.
Real hot girl shit.
My nephew brought a bunch of these over for Christmas and had us all wear them and posting pictures. I don't know. I guess.
God, I want some. Send me those. Send me those.
That's real hot girl shit. Yada 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 yada.
Guys, real quick,
Willie,
do you have any questions for us? We've been yapping at you.
Yeah, who's got questions? People watching, people jumping in.
Hey, can I throw out the ADGO kickoff this weekend at Boundary?
Oh,
you
yeah.
absolutely can. Let me get you back in the bay. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want me to meet you there with 8 extra tags?
8 extra tags?
He's already gotten 80. He's good. Keep your 8 and sell them. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, but we'll be at Boundary this weekend. Hopefully the rain holds out on us. You can register online through Disc Golf Scene and then obviously pay the day of. $20, get the ADGO tag. You have to be a member, obviously. If you sign up with us, you get our shirt, you get our tag. We'll be there. Hopefully we'll have a good turnout and kind of push it a little bit more.
Real quick, Leon, do you think that 60 people who play Oregon Park are better than 50 people who play Boundary Waters?
Ooh, well, we're going to find out here soon enough because
I guarantee you the 20 that play Little Mulberry are better.
We've been kind of getting with Cobb, and we kind of got some plans for the very near future about doing some little rivalry stuff. So we don't know exactly where it's going to be in the details, but it's going to be something that I don't know if I'll get to play in, like if we do a 10 versus 10 or something like that. But it's going to be something that you're going to want to see and watch. Like we're going to try to film it up, and I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Well, if you need a 1100 rated announcer, I know where to find one.
I know. I got that guy.
Hey,
thank you, Leon. Good luck to the
another
West
club
Side
event,
Disc
dude.
Golf
Yeah.
Tour. We'll see you guys soon.
We're not going anywhere. We're staying real strong. And I was also wanting to kind of break to everybody, too. The our big news, I guess you could say, is we're actually taking over the Roost this year. It's still going to be a Georgia Super Series. So there was a lot of issues last year with OBs, T-pads, scoring. Like, we're going to
skipping groups, playing through.
Sorry, Cody, go home. You're drunk.
There was a lot of issues, but we're going to bring it back right. We're going to make the name, and it's going to be a huge tournament. Like, it's going to be good. We'll still have Wes out there. Like I said, it's still a Georgia Super Series. We're doing the amateur stuff a little bit differently. We're doing a true amateur style tournament versus like payouts and stuff like that. But it's going to be well worth the money. And I just want to get it out there now that we're doing it. So it's going to be right. And come join us, man. It's going to be fun.
Nice.
Leon, let us sponsor a hole.
Most definitely. Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Peace, hey, man. See you this weekend, buddy.
All right. Let's rip Corey Nichols apart. Ask him all the hard questions because he's got hard answers. This dude throws boutique discs.
All right, how long is Brody going to be in the sport? Total. Does he have 10 years in him? Is he going to give up
until YouTube dries up?
Okay.
Do you think he ever wins a big tournament?
Define big.
A tier or higher?
Yeah,
higher.
If he finishes
top 5,
top 30 at like Waco or something, that's like a career.
No, I'm talking top five at A tier or higher. Do you think it happens?
A tier or higher, yeah, probably.
Top 5 at Disc Golf Pro Tour.
For sure.
No, never.
There's no way.
Never, or like not in like the next 5 years.
Never.
Well, if it doesn't happen in the next 5 years, there's no reason for him to keep trying.
Yeah.
Right. What? Oh,
did you buy any free tails, Adam?
I'm 0.
Look, there's 0 questions for you, Corey. All right, this is for us.
It's important. The Sublime free tails were released this week.
I've not bought any mint discs. Period.
What is your most favorite disc in your bag?
This is like a meme disc, or like that I actually throw?
Any disc.
What is the disc you go to the most
often?
What
does a meme disc mean?
Yeah, what is a meme
I have
disc?
a few meme discs in my bag, like
a couple that you like. What the fuck, Richard on or what?
Like I fucking.
It's like the use case for the disc is so small that like it's either extremely understable, extremely overstable, or has some kind of stupid. Like I have a Rask that I'll occasionally bag. That's a double rim Castoplast mold.
What?
That they call they call it a 14 speed, which doesn't make. But the idea is that you're able to grip with a 2-finger forehand. You can grip your first finger on the inside rim and your long finger and develop more spin.
Yeah, it's.
I don't throw forehand. I can't get enough spin to throw a normal disc, so I'm sure as hell not doing it with a Rask.
John Montero's meme disc. I'm like 100% Corey Nichols is meme. He is the GME. Of
I don't know if you've ever seen Corey, but he is a walking meme.
You have a rash?
What is that? Are those prescription sunglasses? No, I don't own a pair of sunglasses. And I wanted to be a good sport, and I could not see without the glasses on. So.
Oh no!
But if I was to have a Tour Series disc, it would probably be a Pilot.
I like them.
Throwing Pilot. I like plasmas a lot, and I have a few protons I like a lot. A Pilot or a Drift.
I've got a nice Spaceman one. It's pretty cool.
So, grow the sport or slow the sport? Do we need to like kind of pump the brakes? Like, did we get too much people during the pandemic, or should we just go like full like gung ho and like let's blow this shit up?
It sounds unfair to say, but I think manufacturers are never going to say slow the sport, which I get it. They're making money off of the.
But they need to.
In the sport. But I think it would be good to be able to get the production value back up to the level of demand and figure that, like, recalibrate that.
Bro, you don't even know the half of it. You don't even know the half of it. The manufacturers, and I'm not even speaking just for Prodigy. I'm thinking, we just talked to Innova, a couple of weeks ago. Every one of them are hurting for, inventory right now. And
yeah.
And when they have new, like I don't know how in tune you guys were to the MVP Volt release for the James Conrad Tour Series disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened with that?
They got botted.
So, like, it's not even gossip. It's just how it happened. They had a staging site that was out there, and the staging site was like a back end to make sure the functionality of everything worked out. And somehow that was a like high Google result, and people found the staging site prior to the release, and then went into the staging site and bought a bunch of discs that weren't actually for sale. And so MVP had to like refund those, and then they had 2 releases that their website couldn't handle the traffic. So like they basically didn't sell the Tour Series Volts like they were supposed to.
So slow.
Like MVP can't match the numbers on their end with servers and whatnot of people that are trying to buy these new discs. It's just nuts. It's nuts.
Fucking disc golf, huh?
It's crazy. And like,
disc golf, right?
Because like,
look,
you'll find discs online that people are reselling like zones and random stuff, like 4 times and 5 times for like $40.
Yeah.
And then you go to like Marshall Street or somewhere, and they have 80 in stock. I just don't understand.
Yeah,
the disc golf market is freaking weird, dude.
If you would have told me that the disc golf market would be where it was 10 years ago when I started, you'd be a fucking idiot if I didn't buy
first time chicken roll live. Yeah, you shot a 45 the other day. Like that's how you're gonna come in here.
Legendary Sam. But yeah, it's wild because like nowadays it's not like Paul is going on a video and saying, "Oh, this run of Champ Thunderbird is really good," and then like it's flying off the shelf. It's like anything with Paul's name or a Discraft logo on it they can sell anything, dude. They're selling those like the impacts or whatever that mid is that Paul's been throwing.
Or like the SOL, what is it? The Soul that Paige Pierce put her name on?
The Paige Pierce one, those sold out on OTB like immediately.
That was a disc that was laughed upon.
Do you guys think
3 years ago? Like, if you threw a Soul, you were getting laughed at.
Oh, I will say the first person I ever saw throw a Soul was Cody Britton.
Yeah. Well, he's the truth. But
yeah.
I say that because he's my Call of Duty buddy, but whatever.
You guys think any of the disc golf companies will ever go public?
No. What do you mean public?
Like IPO, like stocks.
Offer buy-ins, basically. I doubt it.
Yeah.
At least not
can I pull my money out of Dogecoin and put it in Innova? Is that what you're asking?
That's
We're selling Dave coins now.
We're throwing Dave coins now. Where can I invest in the broad coins?
Imagine trying to explain cryptocurrency to Dave Dunapace. Imagine that. Imagine someone
Listen,
like
that's
the problem. Is like you can't imagine that.
Yeah. The Ripple is here, the Dogecoin is here, but the tip of the whip is Bitcoin.
Yeah.
The tip of the whip.
And where Dave is at is just like so far beyond that.
Yeah, Dave is not even USD. Dave is gold. Dave is silver.
He's
Dave's
gone.
a copper mine and
gone.
growing it.
He's still sitting
beyond it all.
on those bonds. He's still sitting on those bonds from the 1960s that he got.
I bet you homeboy's sitting on a stash of 300 like proto destroyers. This is my retirement fund. I'm just gonna sell it.
Real quick. Smitty is here.
Smitty.
I think it's Andrew Smith. Is that right?
Oh, Andy, what up?
Oh, Andy, what up, Andy?
Dude, how we doing?
Cody, thank you for the invitation. I'm great, man.
Sorry it took so long to get you.
Absolutely.
I couldn't stop chatting.
Rolling. It was a bit.
Eventually. Sorry.
Sorry about that, buddy. How are you? I want to know what your Waffle House order is.
Man, now that Amanda's told me about the sandwich, I'm rethinking things. But the bowl, though I can never finish a bowl, the bowl is pretty friggin' amazing where you get the hash browns.
The egg and the bacon, the sausage.
I like them pepped, like some ham, some pepper, some onions. I don't need the cheese, but man, that's kind of egg. Yeah, that's what I'm rolling with.
What do you have coming up? You got any tournaments coming up?
No.
But
I do have an idea, because you guys come out here and I'm enjoying the heck out of the show.
Thank you.
I'm kind of wondering if my enjoyment contributed to the email that I got recently. I tried to pay you guys for a hat. Hold on. Oh shit!
You did.
I was unprepared. I need to.
I will tell you what happened. I will tell you.
So
100%
anyway,
what happened.
I need to pay you guys for a hat.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, Andy. Now I see you enough at Perkerson on Fridays. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it was a weird thing. I don't want to explain it on the air because it's kind of embarrassing on my end. But we had a little like PayPal glitch at one point, so like a couple of our orders were kind of like, no, if I give them their money back. So it happened.
Yeah.
So
No. And
we'll deal with it, Andy.
Anyway, you guys get talking. So I used to play Ultimate. I'm like one of these people pre-Brody that came to the sport through Ultimate. And I can't help but think like English soccer, ultimate frisbee, and disc golf. There's this idea of like having clubs. Like there's trash talk going on here. I see it. Like, but you've got your clubs and you have a club series where Amanda, other people said like, when you play a tournament, you want to know you played a tournament. If you paid an entry fee, you want to know you got something from that entry fee.
Absolutely.
And there's a team element, right? The community element, because you guys have talked about that many times as well. But there's a team element that comes into when you have club versus club.
Yeah.
But you've got to make room for each club to have multiple teams, because there's always the homies that want to play together.
Like A team and B team, or
well, in Ultimate, but Ultimate carried a lot more people because you ran a ton.
Yeah. Right. You run at least 10 or 11 people per field, right?
Yeah. I mean, you get it. It's just like, but there is a club element, and it's, I think the Georgia Super Series is really cool, right?
Yeah. Right.
I've played some
hard to get into
practice rounds. I've done a couple of tournament rounds, but that always messes with my ranking. So it's like, the points. So, but anyway, I think it would be fun to see something like that happen. And again, I want to shout out because you guys are doing great stuff here. I mean, you guys really are. I can't help
Thank
but
you.
A lot of props your way. The Milo thing, or Philo, that night, I was on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh, we got to give up on him. I hope he wasn't in a wreck. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Getting ready to give up. And then the next thing you know, I had the most amazing disc golf interview experience I've ever had.
That was a crazy
one. You're telling me, dude, that was like the best interview I've ever had.
Yeah, thank you, Andy.
So, but it would be fun to kind of see how the women's game, because like Ultimate, right? You've got women's division, you've got men's division, you've got co-ed division, you got masters, you got all that stuff. But you create like a little bit of a series, maybe within Georgia, right? I don't know how to make it happen, but I'll sign up, I'll help. But you got to get volunteers and run tournaments,
right,
so that when people get in it, they have a good experience, and it's competitive and it's high quality, and they feel like they pay good money. Give them some swag,
So my question related to running some kind of event like between clubs with, like, I know Leon and the West Side guys and maybe some of the in-town guys or North Side, whatever. How would you run just an event including those clubs, or would you run an event that is like somehow a seeded? That would involve a lot of effort, but I was thinking like a seeded event where you could pit like league scores, because I know like Perkerson and Sunday Service populates like the league scores for the month or 2 months or whatever. So could you theoretically put like seeds against each other and throw like your best 8 in some kind of like unofficial tournament?
That would be like the old team events they've had.
Right.
Within the context of like Ultimate tournaments, right? There is some acknowledgement of seeding, but in the beginning, seeding doesn't matter so much, right? You got X, maybe maybe it takes 2 rounds. You
X amount of club,
and then you move up. Some clubs don't make it after the first cut, and then you move up to the second cut. You move up to the third cut, and it's like you
get to the final 4 clubs in the last last round.
Yeah, it's it's like basketball. Now football.
Adam, you writing this down? We might have
something. It's right here.
we might have something.
Let me just make sure I got it.
Sweet 16, 8, semifinals, quarterfinals, all that, right? So, but you've got to have a way of seeding as you move forward. But you should leave room for independent teams.
The Georgia Club Championship sounds like it's a tournament in the works.
Yeah, you should leave room for independent teams.
Yeah, like that team out of Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah, we bring the Southeast, or maybe we bring it into the Southeast after we realize that Georgia's a successful market, and then we pull it into the Southeast. Like we get Alabama bringing a team, North Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina.
The Stanconio.
That Magic City group is pretty. That Magic City group is pretty deep, and they come play. I know I played with 2 of the Birmingham guys at Eagle Eye last year. The Swams.
They've got a crew.
Yeah, they got a big crew.
I think Frolfcenter magazine might be onto something here.
Good.
I mean, maybe, right? We could do
Hey,
it.
Andy. Dylan Holt says you are a legend, and he appreciates every bit of your teachings.
Yeah, Dylan Holt's a disc golfer that got an A+ in an ultimate class because the kid's got big hops. He doesn't mind going horizontal, getting big blocks. Dude,
yeah,
throw a disc. Yeah, Dylan.
He doesn't mind getting horizontal against a tree when he's snowboarding either.
Yeah. That was my stint as a professional disc sport player. Teaching Dylan and others.
Nice.
Yeah, Dylan talks about you all the time, man. I appreciate you, Andy. Thanks for doing everything you do, man.
I'll see you at Perkerson sooner rather than later. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was super rad. Corey, thanks for coming on as well.
Yeah, thank you, Corey.
Thanks for having me.
We gonna wrap this shit up, but if it's not raining too bad, I'll see you tomorrow at Perkerson.
Alrighty, I'll be there.
Bye-bye.
We're playing tomorrow at Ferguson.
If it's not raining too bad, I don't want to go there if it's really shitty.
Well, I will say that I had some surprises tonight. I didn't
A lot of surprises. Ben Meyer was a big surprise. Andy Smith was a surprise. I see him all of the time.
Dude, I really like that idea, the rebirth of the Georgia Disc Golf Championships.
Well, right, because Fayette and Forsyth have won it every single year for the last 30,000 years. So let's get a real one where it's not just Henry versus Forsyth.
Dude, you give me Northeast and you give me Jim, Nate Goodwin, James Berger.
I mean,
you guys are done.
Intel will be on
give
the
me
podium.
Jay Lott.
Give me Intel on the
Gwinnett. Gwinnett is the winning
Intel on the podium.
Gwinnett is
Northeast is the star of Georgia Disc Golf right now.
Matt Hudnall.
I will tell you that 100%.
Georgia Point Series. Matt Hudnall's been talking about this for weeks. Like the North Carolina.
And somebody from the Northeast has won the Georgia Point Series every year.
All right, boys.
Yeah. Boys, this was fun. Let's do this.
This was amazing. We should do this every couple months.
I
don't know if I enjoyed talking to those guys that much, honestly.
Honestly, cool. Austin, tell everyone.
I'm just kidding. Hey. You guys better be following and subscribing. I mean, Frolfcenter Magazine, YouTube's, I'm Austin Lytle. The PDJ number is 56469. It's all on the Instagrams. See you.
Hey, I'm Adam. Once again, if you guys want to win this super swirly F5 400G from Prodigy with the Eastbound Island stamp, all you got to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel between now and next Thursday. We're going to pick a random subscriber and send this disc through to them. Other than that, go check out AtlantaDiscGolf.com or the Atlanta Disc Golf Facebook page. Check out Frolfcenter.com. Subscribe to us. Subscribe on YouTube. That's the most important one. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. See you next week.
Oh, hey, guys. Check out the women's page. Support your local women. I love every one of you. See you next week. Thanks for watching Frolfcenter.